Here's my theory why I think I thought this game was trash. Ah! Oh no! Alright, it's day 2 of Rocket Racing. I've already forgotten how to play this. Oh I've seen some hate on this game, right? And you know what? My initial reactions? I thought this was some garbo. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this game was kinda ass. But then I took some time to think it through. Kind of watched, I'm not gonna lie, I unironically watched Nick, well, how do you say his name? Nick A30? Nick A30?
Yes, you see that? How I just slapped back down? Whoa, whoa. Holy crap.
I saw him grind all the way from goddamn bronze 1. I think he got to gold 2 eventually. Can I just take number 1 spot right here? Oh yeah. Oh, we winning this, yeah. We winning this. Get the hell out of my way, Alex. I'm about to boost. Oh, go, 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 go! Yes! Oh, the overtake! What? Okay. I have seen clips on socials of this happening.
Yeah, he's got the boost.
GG's, boys. See ya, pal.
I'll take that. See ya.
Wait, kids, how did you beat me? Kids, bro, that doesn't make sense.
What the hell is that shit, man? Wait, I got a rank already? What was I saying? I was saying how people be hating on this game, right? Okay, here's what happened, right? Here's my theory why I think I thought this game was shit at first. Why I thought it was trash. One was that the first screenshots I saw of the game were like people playing on low graphics settings. So it literally looked like a really shitty, cheap mobile game, right? That's factor number 1. And the counter to that is when you play this game on actually higher settings. I'm currently on high. I'm not on max settings, but I'm on high, and it already looks way better than it did on low. So I don't feel like it looks like a cheap mobile game anymore. Like, graphically, this is a pretty cool looking game in my personal opinion. Second thing, there's something about the Octane in this game that doesn't feel right. I think it's because Mertzy and I noticed that the suspensions of the Octane are really tight in this game. It feels like it's just the car itself does look like a cheap mobile. Because I've played cheap mobile games on this channel. I don't know if you guys remember, but I've played a couple games that literally rip off the Octane model, and it feels somewhat similar to that. It feels like a cheap copy. I don't necessarily recommend it. I feel like I'm playing with the Jaeger now, and it just feels a lot better overall. God damn, I just crushed these people. I don't know if I'm even playing against real people. Are these bots or are these people? Okay, so I've won yet another race. Well, technically, I feel like I won the previous one too, but it gave me second place, so I don't know what the hell going on. Number 3. Number 3 is, I think, when we started playing the game, we had like zero understanding of the mechanics. We skipped the tutorial. There was some things that we missed. Like, mechanically, this game, while it's not as mechanical as Rocket League, of course, but I think for a racing game, it is actually pretty mechanical. I mean, you can do multiple drifts. I don't know if you've noticed me doing it, but sometimes when I'm doing a curve, I click the drift button multiple times in a row because it turns the car even tighter, and I think it might even give you more boost or something. I'm not totally sure about that, but you can dodge in this game, kinda, or you can, I would call it more of a dash than a dodge, to be honest. Which kind of allows you to wave dash into the ground. Like, look at this. Oh, wrong button. I can, like, dash myself back to the ground, which can be used in a couple scenarios in the game. Oh, wait, is this the cool map? No, I think because I'm a low rank, I'm playing some boring-ass maps currently. Also, when you stop drifting, you kind of get this little boost. Oh, wait, how does the mechanic work? I think the bar below your car, so when I start drifting, like, there's a bar, like a turquoise bar. When it goes far enough, it gives you, like, this boost when you stop drifting, if you notice there. I get a little boost, so that's one way to speed yourself up. Probably why we want to use these several boosts in a row type thing. You see? I'm gathering up boosts here, now I'm in first place by a big margin. What I've noticed, this game is all about maximizing your speed, maximizing the amount of boost you manage to get. Like, on this straight, you could probably do some drifting if you were good enough at the game. I'm not totally sure how to do that. But you want to maximize the amount of time you spend drifting, I think. And that's what ultimately makes you a faster racer. You want to go through all the corners, all the straights while boosting. You don't want to slow down even for a second. Like that's kind of that's what I feel like that's what late game or like once higher level players start to emerge, that's what it's gonna start looking like, you know? It's just gonna look like people are constantly going max speed. I think that's what the future of this game is gonna appear. Because right now, again, we are on day 2. People still suck at this game. Even if you've played this game like 10 hours yesterday, and you've been playing for 50 hours the day 2 and 3 and all that shit, you're still gonna suck at the game compared to how people are gonna look months from now or 2 years from now. You know, the gameplay is gonna change quite a lot in terms of what people are capable of doing, and I'm very confident about that. It's the same as Rocket League. You know, when Rocket League first came out, if you look at alpha footage from day 1 of Rocket League, it is atrocious. And of course there's a slight difference. This game obviously doesn't have as high of a skill ceiling as Rocket League does, because Rocket League is just an anomaly. There's not a lot of games like that in this world. So, yeah, obviously Rocket League has a very unique skill ceiling. People would say a game like Trackmania has a very high skill ceiling because it's a very technical game, and it's all about, like, sort of mastering the race lines, I assume. I mean, I don't really play that game, but I assume that's what it's kind of about. It's going as fast as possible, you know. Oh, another win. Dude, I'm just unstoppable right now. Yeah, so I think this game has potential to be a very, like, cool, kind of semi-competitive game. Number 4 reason why I thought this game was bad initially. I think another big reason is when we played this game for the first time, we played a lot of the basic maps. So there are 3 levels of maps. There are novice tracks, advanced tracks, and expert tracks. Pretty much all novice and advanced tracks kind of suck ass, if I'm gonna be honest with you. There's just not a lot going on. It's a lot of just straight up asphalt. You're just driving, doing curves, and that's about it. There may be a couple obstacles here and there, maybe a couple boosters here and there, but overall they're pretty basic maps. It's once you get to the expert maps where the game starts to genuinely become interesting, because there's all kinds of boosters. You gotta dash to walls, dash to the ceiling, you gotta freaking go through tubes, you gotta go vertically up some kind of freaking volley thing. I don't know, what do you call those, like I guess they're called loops actually. There's just a lot more going on those maps, and they're way faster paced, they're way more exciting, way more fun. Once you get to playing those maps is where this game really starts to shine, where the mechanics of the game start to shine. Like, if you take the time to figure out what the mechanics actually are in the game and what all the possibilities are that you can do, all the ways that you can speed yourself up, and then try to apply those on the expert maps, boom, that's where the game seriously shines way better. If you're playing any of the basic maps, the game will just seem empty, it'll seem barren, like it just, the gameplay feels very boring in those maps. And even the maps I've been playing in this video so far have not been the better maps, because I'm still low rank, so I don't actually get to... I think it somehow scales with the rank, so the higher rank you are, the more complicated the maps get. There's some mechanism with the flying as well. Like, if you press up on the... I'm using a controller right now, because I think it's just way better for a racing game. If you press up on the left stick, it kind of pushes your car downwards if you're flying. So again, I'm literally first, and I haven't used a single boost. I wonder what's going on here. Like, why am I this good at the game right now? I got 3 goddamn boosts. I can literally jump over these obstacles. I'm just that insane. But, like, genuinely, the way I'm playing right now, I'm finding this really entertaining. Like, this game for me is not bad at all. Like, I feel like once you get used to the mechanics and stuff, it starts to feel like a solid game in terms of, like, just the quality of development. Like, you can feel this game isn't like clunky. I for some reason I felt like it was clunky when I first played it. Like, the mechanics felt goofy and silly, because I think part of it is because we're used to the car dodging a certain way in Rocket League, right? Like, the mechanics in Rocket League are super crisp and clean. In this game, they're a bit more floaty, so it does create a different feel. And I think for us Rocket League players, it creates this weird feeling of like, what is this cheap copy, this knockoff? It doesn't feel right to a Rocket League player, but I feel like people who aren't Rocket League players might not get that same sense while playing this. Being a Rocket League player and getting into this, it gives you a certain kind of bias, a different mindset, and different expectations when you play this. And I think you kind of have to remove those expectations. And I understand it's not our fault that we have those expectations, because Epic Games did slap Rocket League's branding onto this game. They did put Octane into it, and they are the ones that created the association with Rocket League into this game. And it's not our fault, right? It's good marketing because now people are more interested in this game because it's related to Rocket League somehow, and a lot of Rocket League fans are interested in this now. But at the same time, it has the double-edged sword, the other side, which is a lot of us feel disappointed because it doesn't feel anything like Rocket League. It doesn't have any resemblance to Rocket League whatsoever, generally, other than that it has somewhat slightly similar mechanics. Also, I'm Bronze 2 already. I've given you 4 reasons why I thought this game was trash at first, right? I think one reason as well is more of a vague reason. This is not as concrete as the other ones I've given so far. But I feel like it comes down to the expectations again. I think I was kind of comparing this game to other popular like racing games. I was thinking GTA 5 is actually one game where the racing scene has quite a lot of depth to it. There's a ton of like player generated maps, like custom maps made by people that are really fun and like goofy and silly, and some racing maps that are just like really serious and cool and competitive as well. One thing that would be really cool in this game would be user-generated content. If there was some way you could utilize the Fortnite creative tools or whatever are in the game to make custom maps or custom experiences, that would be super cool, I think, for a game like this. Trackmania, again, Trackmania, GTA, those are all good examples of games that have some of the recipes that make something like this popular, I think. And obviously, a lot of those sort of aspects are missing from this game. But I am hoping that in the future those could be introduced. Obviously, this is literally day 1, okay? Or day 2, rather, for me. Dude, I just keep winning these races. It's not even fair. I do think a lot of them are bots, though. What do you guys think? I'm pretty sure these names, these Crazy Alpaca 98, Trouble Taco 45, Soul Spectre. Yeah, so the 5th reason was I was talking about the expectations and how there are already a lot of popular racing games, and this game feels like it's missing a lot of those things that make a racing game really pop. You know, Trackmania as well has like a map creator mode where you can make your own maps. So that's something that puts that game, I feel like, a level above a lot of other racing games. The user-generated content always gives so much longevity to the games, in my opinion. And I feel like that's not even an opinion, that's just like straight up facts, you know? We're speaking facts here. Holy shit, what is going on? I've already got my first boost. I'm gonna use it just to get to first place, because I want to feel comfortable, you know? I want to be at the top at all times. Damn, bros be flipping here. I want to get to those maps. You know what, guys? Before I finish this video, I need you to see some of the expert maps, because I feel like you're not getting a good sense of this game so far. Like, you gotta see the cool shit. It's seriously so much better. Like, the maps I'm playing right now are fine, but they are lacking a bit of depth, in my opinion. Go, 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 go! Bro, how is he so far forward? God damn, I got my ass beat this race. I feel like I was racing a perfect race. To be fair, I hit the wall a couple times. I did get a lot of rank up from that, though. Oh, actually, reason number 6 why I thought this game was kind of trash. Some of the earlier maps have the ugliest looking obstacles. It's like just a bunch of red spheres on the ground. Those look really cheap, and I don't really know what the creative decision behind that was. I don't know why they thought that looked good. Like, even on this map, there's like those weird red spheres in front of me right there. Even the like lava-looking obstacle behind me, it kind of looks a little cheap. Ooh, 100% boost. That's the first time I've managed to do that. Like, I don't know. I think visually, I'm just not a huge fan of these obstacles. I think they look a little silly. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, wait, does sand actually make you have less grip? Because that kind of feels like the case. Boom. Go. Oh, okay, don't speed up on that, boys. Right, so I like this map because it has a lot of alternative routes, which is another criticism. I guess that's reason number 6. Or is that already reason 7? I can't remember, I've lost count. Some of the earlier maps also didn't have like any alternative routes or shortcuts and stuff like that. So we kind of assumed, oh, this game's kind of ass. It doesn't have like interesting map stuff. But it's actually not true. There is a lot of interesting stuff. Okay, here's another criticism I have. When you go on the ceiling, it suddenly changes the direction of your steering for whatever reason. And I would love to know the devs' decision on that. Why did they think that was a good idea? So basically, if you're doing a loop on the ceiling, and let's say the whole time you've been holding right to turn slightly right, suddenly when you go upside down on the ceiling, you suddenly have to start pressing left to go right, which is so confusing. I don't know why. I feel like no game has ever done that before, and I would love to understand why Psyonix thought that that was... Oh shit, okay, that break was stupid. Oh, there's this thing on the ceiling. You get boost from that. See, that's what I think this game... This is where the game really shines. Because you can do these dashes, right? Look at this. Boom. It's these mechanics that I haven't been really doing so far. So I'm not doing a great job of showing you guys what this game is capable of doing. I think even if you jump on that rock, there's probably some boost up there. I'm not gonna go into the loop because it's just the annoying ceiling mechanic. I really wish they changed that. Oh, maybe there is a setting for that. I haven't actually thought about that. I'll have to look. Maybe there's a setting where you can change that. So you can jump into the ceiling. You can jump through this thing. Boom. Boom. Let's see if there's any other like cool shortcut stuff on the map. I could jump to the wall like that, you see? That's kind of cool, right? You could get that boost and get that second boost if you're good, unlike me. You can get that boost, boom. Oh shit, careful. Okay. Bad gameplay from me. Let's get to the ceiling now. Oh, cool. Ah! Where am I going? I saved myself though. We're good. We're good, team. Oh, there's boost here. You see this? You see, like, this is mechanically quite fun to me. It's like jumping on things, getting the boosts, and maximizing your speed. Like, it's pretty exciting, I feel like, once you get the hang of it. Once you really start to see where things go. So here, I have to start pressing left for some reason, and it's so confusing. I don't know why they've done that. Like, why suddenly switch up the turn? Like, I thought they thought maybe that's, like, more intuitive to the players, but it is literally the opposite of intuitive. So I would love to know why they've done that. They should change it, in my opinion. Okay, boom. That was one of the better maps in the game, okay? I still didn't do a perfect job of demonstrating it, but I did show you some of the quirks and the mechanics of jumping from one thing to another, and it's, you know, if you're able to, like, also do all the drifting, get all the boost, and be boosting while you're dashing around and getting all these boosts, like, I feel like the gameplay gets way more interesting and exciting. Alright, let's do one last race, okay? I want to get that bronze 3 rank real quick. So, I've given you, I think, about 7 reasons why I thought this game was trash initially. I think that's about it. Overall, just a quick summary of reasons why I actually have changed my opinion on why I think this might actually be a solid racing game. One reason I don't think this is gonna die anytime soon is because it is in Fortnite, right? If you're playing a bunch of Fortnite, maybe you're playing a bunch of Lego Fortnite, and you're thinking, you know what, I'm kind of bored of those. I want to play something else. Maybe doing some racing would be fun. I feel like this would be a good sort of, like a good change of pace for a lot of the Fortnite players. Is sometimes they'll be like, you know what, I kind of feel like racing right now, so let's go play the racing mode. And I think that's a good ecosystem for this game, for it to succeed in the time that it's gonna be existing. Oh, there's more boost there. Shit. Let's get to first place. I think this guy's probably saving up his boost. If he's even drifting, I don't know if he's been gaining boost. Let's jump up so we get there. Jump down. I think we're good. Could do some boosting here. So I think this game lives in a very good ecosystem where it has potential to grow and keep remaining popular. And I'm hoping that's what Epic Games and Psyonix's goal is ultimately, is to kind of evolve this game the same way that Rocket League has been evolving over the years. This is so cool. You go out the ceiling. Okay, I messed that up so bad. Holy shit. We can still win the race though. We can still win. I got another boost already almost. Get on the ceiling, get the boost. Alright, cool. Get into first place, get more boost. Get that third little drift in there. I think I'm winning. I'm gonna get a boost here too. I should be safe. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna miss that boost though. It's fine though, we're so ahead. We're so ahead. Oh, let's go. Should get that bronze 3 rank up. I didn't finish my recap of why I think this game can be successful and why I think it's a solid game. One, I think if you fully understand the mechanics of the game, I think it gives you a better understanding of possibilities, gives you more of an impression that this game has proper, not just silly, goofy mechanics, but like the mechanics actually have a place in the game and they make sense and they make it fun and exciting when you use them correctly. And I think it has potential in terms of if they do add more things to it eventually. If it stays bare bones like this, where it's just literally just ranked and you maybe get a few new maps every now and then it'll be kinda dead. I mean, it'll still be like a fun little game to play on the side if you are a Fortnite player. But I couldn't really see any Rocket League players sticking to this long term if it's just gonna be the same thing forever. You know, it does have car customization, which is cool. You can do all kinds of shit. I have the Lambo as well, which is kind of cool, but, and I have the Octane. The Octane just looks goofy for whatever reason. I feel like it's not meant to be a racing car. Like, it works in Rocket League. Also, I just realized there's freaking seats and a steering wheel in an Octane. I've never seen anything like that. That's so weird. This game is solid. Like, gameplay-wise, it's solid. I've had fun playing it so far. I haven't had, like, a moment where I, like, hated it. Even yesterday, when I was kind of not feeling it, I didn't hate it. Like, I was having a fun time overall. And when we played the more expert maps, I actually genuinely noticed myself having a good time and thinking, okay, this is, like, actually fun when I'm going fast. Okay, this map has some cool, like, verticality to it.
Yeah, this is definitely, like, more like Trackmania right now, which I'm enjoying. I missed it.
Outside the map!
Wait, you can go on top of the map. You can go on top of the tube.
Yeah, exactly. I was under.
So that's that. I think this game has potential. It's cool that it already has a competitive mode, like a ranked mode. Anyway, that was Rocket Racing and my honest thoughts, including my thoughts yesterday and my thoughts today, which have changed quite drastically. I do think it's a solid game. So far, I wanted to record this just because I felt this game was getting a lot of flack on social media, and I will say just one last thing, I do understand a lot of it, to be honest. Even just gameplay aside and game mechanics aside, I can understand people being upset at this game because it was a sort of a replacement to trading. Like, we lost trading in Rocket League, which sucks ass. It's a horrible decision overall. And to be replaced with this racing game. I understand not everyone's gonna find this game exciting or fun. And like I said, like, if you're a Rocket League player and you were expecting certain types of mechanics, you were expecting this to maybe feel a bit like Rocket League, it's obviously gonna initially give you this, like, emotional disappointment when you're playing the game, because it doesn't feel anything like Rocket League. It honestly, it might as well not have the name Rocket in the title. Overall doesn't have much to do with Rocket League at all. But I think it's a solid game, and I want to support it just because Psyonix is the developer of this game. I still want to try to have, like, an open mind, or, like, be fair, you know, because this game is far from bad. It's far from what a lot of people have been saying about it. I personally said very nasty things about this game yesterday. Like, if you guys could hear the shit I was saying, you would think that this was the worst game ever made, because I genuinely had such negative thoughts about it. I have my settings quite low, but I can't imagine it looks much better in, like, highest settings. I don't even know what to think of it. It feels so empty. Do you get what I mean about like the lazy design with the obstacles? Like they just plop some rectangles and spheres on the map.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah. They literally look like Lethamyr like maps.
and that's not like a diss on Lethamyr. That's just like yeah, it's just like the assets that are available, you know. I had an open mind. I watched some streams. I watched Nick 830 play it, and it made me kind of realize, you know what? There is more depth to this game. That's my thoughts and opinions on Rocket Racing. Thank you for listening, y'all. I appreciate it. All right, peace.